Hi, I'm Jamie Baker with the Courier Sports Department, here with Ted Radick, Dave Hanneman, here to talk about Week 7 of the high school football season. Start with the Trojans. A little bit of a slide here, aren't they, Dave?
Yes, they are. A definite slide. I think what we're starting to see is we knew the track was going to be a little stronger this year. Mike Fell at Lima Senior was going to have a change. Mike Lee up at Oregon Clay was going to do something. There were some teams in the league last year that you could just mark on the schedule was an easy W. It's not that way this year. And one of them is obviously Finley. They were good last year, lost so many good seniors, and they're running up against teams that are really strong. The thing I'm noticing a lot is they know they got Brandon Mule is a good quarterback. I mean, he's got the size, he's got the arm, but he's a junior. He's seen his first year of varsity competition, and he's getting a lot of pressure. And 5 interceptions last week, and most of those were, he's running for his life, he's scrambling, but still, he's growing, he's maturing, he's going to have to make better decisions.
And making better decisions, it's going to be tough this week with Central Catholic on the schedule.
Best decision might just be to let's go on to the week after that. This team is loaded. Supposedly they have 6, 7 Division I prospects. Deshaun Shizer, their quarterback.
Okay.
He's going to Notre Dame. Their starting center is getting a full ride to Duke. He's out with a broken neck now, but that just gives you an example. They've got a defensive back, Harrison something, who I think is going to Michigan State. They're just flat out loaded. I mean, they had 90 kids out for freshman football at Central Catholic last year, and they are the team that's going to be defining the track, I think, for many years to come.
Not any easy ones left on the schedule either, is there?
No, because they, they go to Central Catholic, they go to Whitmer the week after that, and right now they need a stabilizing game, a game they can win, and there's may not be another one on the schedule.
Perhaps the 2 best games on the schedule this week might be in Henry County. Arlington, coming off their first loss to Macomb, takes on Liberty Center in a rare treat because Arlington doesn't get to play midweek non-conference games. It'll probably be the first one in about 50 years for the Red Devils. Their first non-conference game that isn't Riverdale. Great game, huh, Ted?
It's 2 physical teams that are going to line up in a wing tee or and just smack you. I'm not sure Liberty Center may not be as strong as they've been in years past, but they're going to come out and hit you and make you pay attention. I've talked with Arlington coach Dick Leonard a couple times this year, and he was wondering while they were on their roll what was going to happen once they faced adversity, and he knew it was coming. Well, Macomb took care of them last week, and now they're facing some adversity, so it's going to be interesting to see how the Red Devils respond to that.
It'll be a real test. I mean, that's a tough place to play. I've been down there for some playoff games, and Rex Lindgren's the coach there, and he's been there a long time. They'll be well coached, and boy, you're right. They'll smack you in the mouth. They'll hit you.
What surprised me the most about the Macomb-Arlington game was I thought Arlington's defense would be a little stiffer than that. They gave up a lot of points and a lot of yards.
The other big game in Henry County this weekend is Patrick Henry and Bryan. Tough game for the Patriots. I mean, Bryan's really been playing well. They're really on a roll. A lot of people are probably not giving him much of a chance.
Patrick Henry?
Yeah.
Well, when I was doing the preseason runaround, getting the different schools and stuff, Patrick Henry was one of the schools I did. And Bill Inselman said that there's no other team in the league that has better linebackers, running backs, and defensive backs than Bryan.
Okay.
He said they are just loaded in those skilled area players right now, and they're proving it. I mean, they're 6-0. They're running over teams. For years, they've been the biggest school in the league. They've not always been the best football team in the league, but now they are on a definite roll, and they're just loaded with skilled players.
Well, the thing about Bryan to me is they might have all the talent, but you know what? Patrick Henry's got a pretty good coach, and if somebody's going to be able to coach him up to win this football game, it's going to be a guy like Bill Inselman.
Absolutely.
Especially this week because it would be Bill's 200th win. It's at home, and it's against the best team in the conference. If he could get this one, that'd be a memorable win.
It'd be a huge win, and they got some tough games coming up with Archbold and Wauseon too, so they got to win some of these games if they want to make the playoffs.
Absolutely.
All right, that should wrap up Week 7. You can get all the football coverage in Saturday morning's Courier and online at thecourier.com.